thought we'd do a little skin beauty catch up. We're transitioning into fall. I feel like my skincare has more or less been the same since I lived in Sydney. I've still stuck with Dermavigils, which is this German skincare brand. They really pride themselves in the science behind all of their ingredients. This is what I start with every time. Lotion ends, super moisturizing. I always spray this straight after I've washed my face. I love bringing like a little bottle with me when I'm traveling. Pat that in. Then I go in with hyaluronic acid. Because my apartment is gas heating, it gets so dry. So I really swear by having a humidifier. I sleep with 2 humidifiers on either end of my bed. Oh, also NuFace. I'm hooked on my NuFace again. Been using this a lot before events. Microcurrenting, it just really tightens everything and you can feel the difference afterwards. Moisturizer. Oh, and then if I'm extra dry, I really like this Australian brand foil, jojoba face oil. I either mix this with my moisturizer or I just do a few pumps of it and pat it on my face. My skincare is so simple. Nothing has fragrance in it. Start with makeup. I've been using this for a really long time as well, actually. Since like COVID, I first discovered Westman. I'm gonna cover bits of this skin design. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. A year ago, my skin started breaking out really intensely all around my jaw area and up on my cheek. It really was from stress and an upset gut, and I feel like her products really helped me. I still use Dermavigils, but I think I just needed something that was like a little stronger, that was able to help heal all of my acne and scars. I scar so easily. Microneedling also helped with that. Then after I pat that in, I use the brush to sort of go over it. New product that I love by Mario, color 260. I love using this for events. If I have a shoot coming up, today I'm probably not going to use it. Okay, next we bronze. I feel like when I lived in Australia, I loved that really bronzy look. Same with hair and makeup artists. A lot of the times, not everyone, but a lot of the times people would make me look really bronzy, like a little too warm. Now I've like found myself drawn to cooler tone colors. Kind of stick to my browns now. I don't really do like a lot of pinky bronzy look. I feel like that was a very me coded 2020, but like not even me realizing that it wasn't maybe the look for me. I also had like blonde hair, which was insane. I love that era of me, but I'm also really happy that that has gone to rest. I wanted to go back to my natural hair color for such a long time, but hairdressers were just like, no, we think you should stick to blonde because you're a salty girl. I feel like I'm still a salty girl, but that doesn't mean I need to be blonde. The blonde kind of stuck around for longer than I wanted to. You know, I think it was the look and it made sense for a lot of the jobs that I did back home in Australia. Honestly, I'm gonna say like the moment I went back to my roots was the day I began to step into my womanhood. I'm never going blonde ever again. I've been using this RMS Beauty. I've got the Merit eyebrow. These days I just kind of keep my eyebrows really natural. I mean, this is probably like a little dark. I kind of like something usually a little bit gray, but I'm just gonna do the lightest bit. Oh, another thing. Oh my gosh. When I lived in Australia, I used to get my eyebrows done every month and I looked crazy. I would get them waxed, I'd get them tinted. Just wild because people used to tell me how good it would look and I'd always feel really uncomfortable. I'm like, really, are you sure? Like about these brows? Glad to also keep that in Australia. I don't really need those brows anymore. Blush, I'm gonna mix a few things. This is the Gucci Rosy Beige, and I do love like a beigey blush. Sometimes I just put this straight on my skin without any bronzer. All around here and a little here. I like doing it on the forehead as well, so it's all evenly colored. To the eye, I do a little base with contour stick in Ganache. This actually isn't even my color. I don't use it for contouring. I actually just use it as like a shadow. Like put it all along there. Tap, 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 tap. I feel like these days, honestly, now that I live in New York and it's like, there's just like temptation everywhere to like go out and like socialize and eat out every night and like drink alcohol and stuff. I've sort of done like the polar opposite. I've really just learned to prioritize my mental health here, gut health. I experienced my breakout. This made me realize how much of an impact that is on your confidence. Oh, so annoying, it wasn't recording. Okay, anyway, for my lips, I've been using this Westman Atelier palette, and it's like this balmy palette. I use it for my lips, I use it for my cheeks. This is always in my bag. I've just blended this like nudie color with like this purpley pink. And it basically just creates like a really nice base, and then you can sort of like work and build on top of that. I know everyone's obsessed with like overlining their lips and having like a strong lip liner look. I feel like that really does not suit me. I prefer something that's still like blended out and kind of soft. I actually learnt this lip liner trick from this makeup artist, Philomena. Love her. What you do, you get like a little brush. There's a little spot there. And then you just blend it out. Kind of blends it out into the center. It kind of creates this like really nice shape. It just like enhances what you already have. Color, I always like to go in with something browny. At the moment, bottom rotation, Tiger, Merit Beauty. Never not have Tom Ford. 100, which is a classic. Love their thin lip sticks. Open Back and Iconic Nude, and they're both just like really sexy. We're gonna go in with a Tiger. I'm gonna put it in the center. Now I'm gonna take Open Back, which is like really brown, and I'm just gonna go over it. Actually quite a similar color, but it's less red and more just brown. That's what I put on the cheekies. My look. For hair, Australian sea salt spray. So my hair's still like a little bit damp. Scrunch it. Every time I go to the hairdresser, I just get it cut even shorter. Gave me a couple of layers. That's my beauty look.